Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike.
And today we're listening to Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. We went through a couple tough listens recently, couple of experimental listens. So I figured we'll take it chill for a day. It's also an album that I really have been excited to show you for a long time. Since I heard it personally before we even started the channel, I've wanted to show you this one for a while.
Okay.
We've gone through most of Billie Eilish's music now and have talked about how impressive her talent is for a young artist.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another young female artist. This album came out in May of 2021, and she won Best New Artist at the Grammys last year. So
Her name is Sour?
her name's Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, Olivia Rodrigo.
So this is her debut project, the only project she has so far. It's called Sour. She was on a Disney show before this, and I guess she had like some musical parts in that show, and then a talent scout, I guess, specifically picked her out of the whole cast, and thought that she had like phenomenal singing and songwriting. So she put out one single from it, and it completely blew up extremely hard last year. Then she put out another single, and it blew up equally as hard, if not harder. And then she put out the album. Another one that for some reason I have this bias. We talk about bias a lot on here, but I remember Erin telling me like, oh, check out, she sent me this last year. She was like, check out this artist, check out this song. And I was just like, I saw the cover and I was like, pink. It was like purple, and like the girl, she has like stickers on her. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't too interested in checking it out.
So you mean prejudge?
Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's just like a natural reaction, but so yeah, she was 17, again, another super young artist when she made this album.
Wow.
She's only 19 as of now, as of our recording. But I instantly became a fan. She's an extremely talented singer and songwriter. A lot of the themes on this album are, of the age, 16, 17 relationship stuff.
Okay.
But I think that she really put some real skill and talent and emotion behind it.
Okay.
I'm excited to show you just because I know we both like to appreciate newer artists or young artists.
Sure.
Especially female artists. I think it's really cool that there's still artists coming out as of now that are brand new, that are young, that are extremely getting the extreme popularity that they deserve because they're very talented.
Easy. Yeah.
And this is, pop is an industry that's like rap, extremely hard to stick out in or to break out in because there's so much of it.
Right. Or you could break out and then disappear. So.
Yeah. So I was very impressed with this album when I first heard it. So I think that you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
Track 1 is called Brutal.
I'm so insecure, I think that I'll die before I drink. And I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you. And I'm so tired that I might quit my job, start a new life. And they'd all be so disappointed, cause who am I if not exploited? And I'm so sick of 17, where's my fucking teenage dream? All I did was try my best, this the kind of things I get. I'm relentlessly upset. They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. Ego crush is so severe. God, it's brutal out here.
Little punk.
Yeah.
I feel like no one wants me, and I hate the way I'm perceived. I only have 2 real friends, and lately I'm a nervous wreck. It's brutal out here. She's having a really good time. Got a broken ego, bro.
Definitely heard the Billie Eilish influence there at the end. You know,
A little bit, yeah.
yeah,
Very, very punk intro.
very punk, rock type, along the lines of like Joan Jett. There's very few female rockers, you know, that made it for a long time. So
I like it because it's so aggressive sounding, but her melodies are still hear the melodies in it. In the chorus.
and very reminiscent of how more of the modern experimental music's been going. There's the stop into the lighter hearted, you know, lilting vocal.
Yeah. Track number 2 is called Traitor.
Brown guilty eyes and little white lies. Yeah, I played dumb, but I always knew that you talked to her. Maybe did even worse. I kept quiet so I could keep you. And ain't it funny how you ran to her the second that we called it quits? You betrayed me, and I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked to her when we were together, loved you at your worst, but that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor.
Told you about the whole friendship stuff.
Now you bring her
Telling you, man.
around just to shut
That
me
seed's
down,
planted.
show her off like she's a new trophy. Remember I brought her up and you told me I was paranoid. You betrayed me, and I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked to her when we were together, loved you at your worst. God, I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with you. When she's sleeping in the bed we made, don't you dare forget about the way you betrayed me, 'cause I know that you'll never feel sorry. God, I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with you.
Very pretty voice.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you know, love sick, love hurt, conveys it very well.
Yeah.
But it's nice to hear these days of young girls and women that don't just take it lying down. You know, they don't typically sit back and just take it, you know, which is nice to hear.
Yeah.
Good sound effects. I could hear certain things, like sounded like I wanted to look at the door, like if something was happening outside.
I don't know if I haven't listened to it on headphones recently, but I was about to stop it because I thought someone was clicking.
Yeah. It sounds
But
like
it's
something
it's panned so far over.
It did.
That it sounds like
It
it's
was
like in the background.
back in my head or outside. Yeah.
Good. I think Jack Antonoff, I was looking before, helped produce some of this, and he's done a lot of work with like folk / pop artists like Taylor Swift and stuff. So I think she had a good group of people helping her make
and
this.
you can hear those influences. You can hear the build of the melody, the build of the teenage angst and anger.
Yeah. So this was the first song she put out from this record coming up, Driver's License. And this one absolutely took over. This and one other one were probably two of the biggest songs of last year. TikTok was a big part of that because TikTok is just a big platform for promoting artists. It's actually been very beneficial to some artists. Doja Cat really got her popularity largely in part from TikTok.
Because people take pieces
Because people
of
will
it.
use the music and put it over edits or videos of themselves or whatever. So again, like things like that, when I hear that, like and I knew that, but going into it, that turned me off because I was like it's probably just like some shitty song that kids are using, but I was happily wrong. So this was the first song that really blew up, that put everything into motion.
Okay.
This is called Driver's License.
Got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying cause you weren't around. And you're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt. And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. You said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Oh, and I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front yards. Can't drive past the places we used to go to, cause I still fucking love you, babe. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. Cause you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Yeah, you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Man, where were these girls when I was young? Jeez, I never had a girl pine over me if it didn't end up right. Very beautiful. She hit that. She really reached a peak there, like almost Adele-worthy.
Yeah.
You know, she was hitting it pretty heavy and hard with emotion.
Yeah, that's still gets me, not like I want to cry, but I still feel it every time I listen to it.
It's
It
stirring.
doesn't get old.
It's very stirring. You could feel exactly what she's going through, which, you know, in any kind of music I like, if it stirs something in you, sure.
Her
without a
melodies
doubt.
are killer too.
Yeah, she's
So good.
right on.
Yeah, I was stunned when I heard that song the first time because, again, it was the same thing, like the effect when I was like heard the song, then looked into her, and then I was like, oh shit, like she's 17.
And I was just
Like,
gonna
what the
say,
hell?
let's not forget, you know, 17.
Again, but
I mean, to even breathe her in the same vein as Adele,
it's like
but
none of the topics are, you know, anything crazy, but her ability she really makes you feel that whatever emotion
her.
it is that she's feeling,
Yeah.
like fully, like she goes all the way.
yeah, well, it carried into 2 songs now, so yeah, I mean, to be able to express it so clearly, so strongly, so emotionally at that young age.
And to attach the sentiment, my favorite part is to attach this sentiment to something that all people of this age can relate to, like getting the driver's license or going to drive to see your boyfriend or girlfriend for the same time. Like,
Right.
it's not just like I'm sad because you're not with me. It's like she's taking a specific thing that people of that age can
Yep.
latch onto.
Yep.
And like, you know, that will make the emotion connect even more if you're around that age where that's something that's going on in your life. Like that's
Definitely. Yeah.
good songwriting.
Yeah. I mean, she started off with the car, the car
Yeah.
chime right into the music, and then, gave the impression of driving through the suburbs, what should be a happy occasion. She just can't get past
Yeah.
it.
The next track is called One Step Forward, Three Steps Back.
Called you on the phone today just to ask you how you were. All I did was speak normally. Somehow I still struck a nerve. You got me fucked up in the head, boy. 'Cause it's always one step forward and three steps back. I'm the love of your life until I make you mad. It's always one step forward and three steps back. Do you love me, want me, hate me? Boy, I don't understand. No, I don't understand. Do you love me, want me, hate me? Boy, I don't understand. No, it's back and forth. Did I say something wrong? It's back and forth, going over everything I said. It's back and forth. Did I do something wrong? It's back and forth. Maybe this is all your fault. Instead, it's one step forward and three steps back. And I'd leave you, but the roller coaster's all I've ever had. Yeah, it's one step forward and three steps back. Do you love me, want me, hate me? Boy, I don't understand. No, I don't understand.
So very similar to Billie Eilish. I mean, that they could be interchangeable on this song, I think, but given what I've heard of Billie Eilish, and in its simplicity of piano and vocal, with
Very intimate.
maybe just a little bit of something else along the way.
Yeah, there's like some birds chirping. It feels like you've said it with her too. Not to keep comparing, but the similar style, like it sounds like you're just sitting in a room and watching her play. There's nothing.
No,
I mean, the last song had the grand build and everything, but this is much more intimate.
stripped down.
Yeah,
Very stripped down.
but her voice is very unique, though. She has like a bit of a
It's almost like
not a lit, maybe a little bit of a lisp.
Not
She
a
has
lisp.
something in her voice that's
I hear almost
intriguing.
like I mean, you hate to say, like, just based on her name, that she's got some
she is Spanish,
Latin, Spanish influence, but it almost sounds almost like a little Midwestern, like I want to say like a regular voice, like a maybe like a regular white girl.
That's probably
singing.
because
like maybe
that's
Taylor
probably her
Swift.
L.A. roots mixed with the Spanish,
Probably, yeah.
like the Valley type.
Yeah, but it comes in very clearly, like her diction is very crisp and clean,
Yeah,
as is Billy. And I mean, I honestly, that could easily have been written by Billy for her, or vice versa. So she's, and to win it on the heels of Billie Eilish, I don't think is a coincidence.
yeah,
Kudos to the women, but she had to be a role model.
Yeah.
Keeping it simple, letting the voice and the vocals do the work.
Yeah,
Is definitely working for
yeah,
her.
for sure. Multiple of these songs are massive. The
Absolutely
the next two coming up are huge hits. This next one's called Deja Vu.
Car ride to Malibu, strawberry ice cream, one spoon for two, and trading jackets, laughing about how small it looks on you. So when you gonna tell her that we did that too? She thinks it's special, but it's all reused. That was our place, I found it first. I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? Do you get deja vu? Do you call her? Almost say my name, 'cause let's be honest, we kinda do sound the same. I bet that she knows Billy Joel, 'cause you played her uptown girl. You're singing it together now. I bet you even tell her how you love her in between the chorus and the verse. So when you're gonna tell her that we did that too? She thinks it's special, but it's all we use. Strawberry ice cream in Malibu. Don't act like we didn't do that shit too. You're trading jackets like we used to do. Everything is all we use. Play her piano, but she doesn't know that I was the one who taught you Billy Joel. A different girl now, but there's nothing new. I know you get deja vu. I know you get deja vu.
I hate to keep comparing it to what I've heard before. That was a little bit Avril Lavigne.
Oh, yeah.
Ish.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the,
yeah.
That part with the, the anger.
Yeah, yeah. That angsty. or
Yeah,
whatever.
which, I'm sure, given her age, that those were all role models that she's listened to.
Yeah.
And it really sounds like this album is, her giving kudos and tribute in her own way,
Yeah, for sure.
right?
Paramore was another big comparison when people were first hearing this album.
Yeah,
A
I
lot
get
of similar sounds. But I love that. I love the drums in that song, though. They're pretty killer.
Yeah,
And the guitar.
I'm trying to stay away from the bubblegum lyrics. I mean, it's all about at least that's the fourth song now.
Everything's about the breakup, pretty
Yeah,
much. Yeah.
yeah.
Or the new girl.
Yeah, which like I said, man, I never had that effect on anybody. This
Yeah.
guy must be something else.
But her voice is
Yeah.
incredible, though.
Yeah, she definitely scored with whoever helped her, put this together.
Yeah, it sounds great. The
Yeah,
mixing,
it-
everything.
This is not a YouTube release.
No, yeah. You could tell there's a lot of
a lot
work
of
going
invested,
into it.
a lot invested in her.
The next one was another massive hit when it came out. This one is called Good For You.
Well, good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? And good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy.
Yeah, I hear the
You
Paramore
feel like a
comparison
jet
for
lag.
sure.
Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. I lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. I guess good for you. Well, good for you, I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's like we never even happened, baby. What the fuck is up with that? Maybe I'm too emotional, but your apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never cared at all.
I was expecting the big drum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing great out there without me, baby. Like a damn sociopath. I've lost my mind. I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so
I feel like we should be jumping.
I've done my share of dancing to this song. Yeah.
For you, I guess you moved on really easily.
Yeah, that could have gone on another chorus for sure. I mean, that's
Hard hitting.
That's a banger.
Yeah, major. That I don't remember if that or Driver's License was the first I heard, but this one I was like, okay,
That's right.
this girl's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I would. I mean, in terms of not being, sugar coated with Driver's License, this one, if it's gonna reach me, this would pique my interest right away for sure.
Yeah, I like that they're both on the same record though. Very.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same topic, but
Right.
very
Same
different.
subject matter, but treating
The
it.
one is the super
That's
emotional.
why. That's why I think it definitely is a tribute to. I mean, you have the low, soft Billie Eilish voice. You have the Avril Lavigne. Screw you. You have this one, which has some couple wicked drum
Yeah.
solos, intros,
and bass and guitar
that were not machines. I could tell that.
Yeah. But yeah, you could hear the influences, but
Yeah.
it's not in a way that sounds like she's just ripping.
No, I'm not. Yeah, it's not a cover.
No, I'm saying it's nice to hear that, like, you can hear what
Her influence
has molded.
Yeah,
her a little bit.
That's exactly what I mean. I'm not. It's
Yeah.
not to say she's a cover. She's doing covers or anything like that. It's really a credit to her musical knowledge and whatever influenced her that she would, put this all together in different formats.
Yeah.
A little bit of rock, a little bit of punk, a little bit of, sad, a little bit of Adele. I mean, we've gotten. I've had how many comparisons now?
Yeah, which we've said on a few other people's first records that's usually a very good sign
It is
for
a good
first
sign.
Project.
I think so.
Is that you can show different
it
things that
piques
you can
my
excel
interest.
in.
Yeah.
The next track is called "Enough for You."
Big come down after that driver.
I wore makeup when we dated, 'cause I thought you'd like me more. If I looked like the other prom queens I know that you loved before. Tried so hard to be everything that you like, just for you to say you're not the compliment type. And I knew how you took your coffee and your favorite songs by heart. I read all of your self-help books so you'd think that I was smart. You found someone more exciting the next second you were gone. And you left me there crying, wondering what I did wrong. And you always say I'm never satisfied, but I don't think that's true.
This could almost be a country.
All I ever wanted was to be
Yeah, for sure.
enough for you. All I ever wanted was to be enough for you. 'Cause all I ever wanted was to be enough. Don't you think I loved you too much to be used and discarded? Don't you think I loved you too much to think I deserve nothing? But don't tell me you're sorry, boy. Feel sorry for yourself.
Damn.
Someday I'll be everything to somebody else.
Good for you, girl.
They'll think that I am so exciting. And you'll be the one who's crying. Yeah, you always say I'm never satisfied, but I don't think that's true for you. Enough for you. No, nothing's enough for you.
Okay, guys, here comes my fatherly advice on this. It's hard to know anybody's situation, right? Could she be an obsessive, possessive psycho? Sure. Could she be the type of person who, is so clingy that it strangles you? Yes. But the way she was describing about reading a book that you like if you have this type of person in your life, you're nuts if you don't recognize it and stick with it. Women, girls mature faster than guys. So it's going to take, you may think that there's something more exciting out there or more fun, but when someone does those types of things, that says a lot about how they feel about you in the relationship. And when you move on from someone like that, you are going to hurt them, immensely. So you really have to think, how you treat people. Are you a use and discard? I thought that was great. Like, am I just to be discarded? Like, and again, not knowing her or other types of relationships where someone can be so possessive that but boy, oh boy, as a dad, if that was my daughter and you did that to my daughter, I would want to wring your neck. And I'm probably more sensitive because I have daughters.
Yeah.
And because she's singing it so passionately.
Yeah.
It's like, gosh, if anyone will listen, this is what I have to say, because this is how much it hurts. And whether, she's able to say it to the guy or not, it's, I mean, we're lucky to have enjoyed that. That was, I would equate that to like almost in a rap song where they have that great flow.
Yeah.
What she was delivering there at that high pitch, the 3, 4, 5 sentences.
Yeah.
That was special.
Yeah. It's so good. That's actually a really good point too that you make. That's true. Like
it got me how she read the self-help book that you like.
Yeah, because someone that goes that far to put themselves into scenarios of things that they probably don't like or don't necessarily care about, but they do care about because they know that you do.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, that shows that her hurt is like, you're saying that is very deep, because she wasn't just, had a crush on this guy.
No, she was investing.
She was fully
and doing the
diving
work.
in.
Right.
The next track is called Happier.
We broke up a month ago. Your friends are mine, I know you've moved on, found someone new. One more girl who brings out the better in you. And I thought my heart was detached from all the sunlight of our past. But she's so sweet, she's so pretty. Does she mean you forgot about me? Oh, I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, I can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier. And do you tell her she's the most beautiful girl you've ever seen? An eternal love bullshit, you'll never mean. She probably gives you butterflies. I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, I can't let you go.
It's got all the modern stuff. Wouldn't even think people still make songs like this anymore. At least I didn't.
I hope you're happy, just not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier.
I mean, that's nothing short of a hymn, Dun, 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 dun,
That one has the sway,
dun, 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 dun.
back and forth.
I mean, that's Unchained Melody. That's You're talking about any of the songs from the 50s.
Yep, the swing.
Dun, 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 dun. My love. That you could put anything there, strip away those vocals, and you have yourself a beautiful hymn. Yep. But she took an old-fashioned piano, him and use some of the modern toys, the
synths,
the zips and the synths, and
it's really impressive. Very, very impressive. This next one I don't think was as big of a hit, but this is one of my personal favorites. It's called Jealousy, Jealousy.
I kinda wanna throw my phone across the room, 'cause all I see are girls too good to be true.
Got a little rap to it, that's why.
A little.
Perfect bodies, wish I didn't care. I know their beauty's not my life.
That's
harmonies.
Billy.
But it feels like that weight is on my back, and I can't let it go. Comparison is killing me slowly. I think too much about kids who don't know me. I'm so sick of myself. Rather be anyone else. But jealousy started following me.
Great bass. Yeah.
Started following me.
Bass and drums are killer.
I'm so sick of myself. Rather be anyone else. But jealousy, yeah. All your friends are so cool, you go out every night. And your daddy's my star, yeah, you're living the life. Got a pretty face, pretty boyfriend too. I wanna be so bad, and I don't even know you. All I see is what I should be. Happier, prettier, jealousy. All I see is what I should be. I'm losing it, all I get jealousy. Comparison.
So epic.
With the piano.
Slowly, I think too much. I'd rather be anyone else. Jealousy started following me.
That was fun.
That song's killer.
Yeah. I would have liked that loud.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like super like angry, but not angry bitter, just angry like fuck this shit, like,
But then good music and a good run.
That whole part where it just keeps building and building and building, and the keys start wailing and she's screaming.
And
it's
just
like,
the title, Jealousy.
like you feel that like burning in her, like
Oof.
like fuck this, like why can't I?
I'd say that was my favorite. So
Yeah,
far.
I love it.
It was short, but
And through all that chaos and hard beats, you still have the melodies and the
piano
trails
work,
and
the bass work.
Yeah, killer production. I don't know who produced that, but it's so good.
Yeah, she got great help on this because they clearly understand her, and it felt like it seems effortless.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't seem like they had to work
and
too
what's
hard.
weird too is like every time I listen to this album, by the time I hit that song, or just if I listen to that song on its own,
Yeah.
that just sounds like the most Olivia Rodrigo song, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, that doesn't sound like any kind of like, okay, this is a ballad.
You're right.
Like that's a very unique, like the screaming and the abstractness and
I agree.
The harmonies, like that's very unique.
Yeah, that
track.
one I felt no recall of someone else.
Like that seems like
that was like fresh,
she's
brand
finding
new music.
her.
Fresh, brand new music. I would say.
The next track is called "Favorite Crime." Right back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know that I loved you so bad, I let you treat me like that. I was your willing accomplice, honey. And I watched as you fled the scene, doe-eyed as you buried me. One heart broke, 4 hands bloody. The things I did, just so I could call you mine.
Finger play on that guitar is so
The things
crisp.
you did. Well, I hope I was your favorite crime. You used me as an alibi. I crossed my heart as you crossed the line, and I defended you to all my friends. The things you did.
lyrics.
It's bittersweet to think about the damage that we do. Cause I was going down, but I was doing it with you. Yeah, everything we broke and all the trouble that we made. But I say that I hate you with a smile on my face.
It's touching everything.
All the things I did just so I could call you mine. All the things you did, well, I hope I was your favorite crime. Your favorite crime. Your favorite crime. 'Cause baby, you were mine.
I didn't want that one to go on. I mean,
I got goosebumps a little bit.
stripped down again, nothing more than, you know, her I mean, she treats it a little more complex with the layering and the harmony.
Those
but
vocals are killer.
even if she didn't,
Yeah. Her raw vocal talent is very, very, very impressive.
a verse of rap could be,
Yep.
you know, a nice little run. She's got great influence, great musical
You
knowledge,
finally get a little vocal boom here too. Just raw vocal.
and great lyrics.
Yeah.
Great lyrics.
That, man, God.
I hear a siren and I wonder if you're nearby. That's great.
Yeah. Using me as an alibi.
Yeah.
It's, man.
Very good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Holy moly.
I would definitely say I'm like a fan. Like, I'm a pretty hard fan. Like, I liked the album when it came out a lot.
First
Yeah.
intro.
I mean, she doesn't have
yeah.
much music, but
Who cares
fun. She's someone that I'm like very excited
to hear what comes next? Yeah.
very, very excited.
Well, like you said, right, when you get that award of best new, now you have the
a lot of
financial
eyes.
ability
Oh yeah,
to
yeah. I mean,
more
You
studio.
know, clearly this is a highly produced. This isn't like a.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of the studio musicians versus her guitar, her piano.
I know that it was like her handiwork, but this guy just helped like, you know, put everything together.
He found the best of the best.
But her vocals on that song are
Yeah, the vocals.
phenomenal.
I enjoyed the lyrics. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the stripped down. I liked the pacing of the EP.
yeah, super varied, but doesn't seem clustered. It seems like
And it doesn't feel depressing because even though it's all about breakup, she's got a nice up
she
and
still
down.
has the heavy.
Yeah, I'm not
beats
depressed
and
listening to it.
Yeah. That
Nice.
one, so that was the second acoustic-ish one.
It was.
But the first one was much like gentle and soft. This one was kind of the emotion was
At a good pace.
the emotion was pouring a little
Yeah,
more.
and a good flow of lyrics.
It's really good song.
Well done.
This is the final track coming up here. It's called Hope You're Okay. Really cool guitar sound.
Knew a boy once when I was small, a towhead blonde with eyes of salt. He played the drum in the marching band. His parents cared more about the Bible than being good to their own child. He wore long sleeves 'cause of his dad. And somehow he fell out of touch. Hope he took his bad deal and made a royal flush. Don't know if I'll see you again someday, but if you're out there, I hope that you're okay. Does she know how proud I am? She was created with the courage to unlearn all I hope that you're okay.
Beautiful. Says a lot about her as a person to make a song like that. Special young woman.
Yeah.
I really wish her all the best. I hope she has smashing success.
A lot of complex emotions in that one.
I mean,
Portrayed.
Just even to, I'm sure you guys, we've all had, high school experiences, neighbors, friends who didn't have it as good as we did.
Yeah.
To put it out there and acknowledge it is fantastic.
Yeah. And to praise them for being strong, and it's and you could imagine again
to have her say I
to go
love
back
you,
on it, right?
Like how many kids even
someone of that age listening to this that's feeling that way,
having a peer tell you, I'm proud of you and I love you, and
it's
that might be the only time they hear it. I can feel how this would strike a chord with so many people. So kudos to her.
Yeah,
I wish her nothing but the best.
She's got
that was enjoyable overall. I'd give that a 10 out of 10.
I love it. I love it a lot. And over time, the more I go back to it, the more I just wholeheartedly love it. Like
it's special, and it's ironic because Sour.
So she said that I was gonna wait till the end to say. She said that she called it Sour because she expressed so many emotions that people her age go through at this age that older generations or people can look at from the outside and say like, oh, it's just them being sour or them being bitter. Like, get over this breakup, get over this, move on, you'll be fine.
You don't.
So it's her saying that, even though these things might seem sour, these are real. Something you've said before. These are real feelings that really affect your life at a pivotal moment. It's
not to be ignored. You are in a pivotal age, and some kids may take it to the ultimate extreme and feel like that was the only person, and I'm not. And however they may have berated them verbally, physically, and a la Billy, contemplate the worst. Very rare to have such open eyes, such openness about all that. And unfortunately, you reach the stage in life where that sound. But as a listener and someone my age and a male, I have to really put myself back and say,
oh yeah,
okay, listen to this from this young girl's perspective. We've all been in grammar school, middle school, high school. It's intense. Everything's intense.
So I don't know how, I think I'll probably split this into a second video, but I want to show you, what I was preparing to show you here was what really solidified me as a fan is because I love the album when I heard it. But a lot of the times with certain pop artists, sometimes their live performances, I think it says a lot about them because you could have 20 people in the studio making you sound good and making the production crisp and high budget, but
you can't hold an audience.
And then the live performance or voice maybe isn't as
right.
But I don't know if you know the series Tiny Desk.
Yeah, sure.
So she did a Tiny Desk recently, and it was really, really good. And that is what really solidified me as a fan. So I'll show you that real quick, just because this was short and there's no other music of her to get to at any point until she puts out something new.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a separate video.
Oh, okay.
So
all right,
we'll end this one here. Really glad that you enjoyed it as much as I did, even though, again, easier for me to connect to some of these things because I'm much closer to this age, but I'm glad that you were able to enjoy it. Even
it took a little, I'm a little under the weather tonight, so it did take a little bit of effort to suspend my judgment about the, what I consider like bubblegum problems. But, after hearing it, it was more easy to say, you can't poo-poo this. You can't dismiss this as non-relevant.
So thank you guys very much for watching. If you're an Olivia Rodrigo fan and this is your first time finding us, we hope you enjoyed. We usually do rap music mainly, but we tend to listen to pretty much anything that I enjoy.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching us. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next week with a new album and a new video. Peace.